The term Uttarayana, commonly Uttarayan, is derived from two different Sans words tau, on, and ayana, movement. For the kite-flying festival, see Makarsankaranti. For the 2004 film, see Uttarayan film. The term Uttarayana, commonly Uttarayan, is derived from two different Sanskrit words, uttara, north, and ayana, movement, thus indicating a semantic of the northward movement of the sun on the celestial sphere. This movement begins to occur a day after the winter solstice in December, which occurs around December 22nd and continues for a 6-month period through to the summer solstice around June 21st. Dates vary. This difference is because the solstices continually precess at a rate of 50 arcseconds per year. Siddhanta bridges this difference by juxtaposing the 4 solstitial and equinoctial points with 4 of the 12 boundaries of the Rashis 1. Due to the precession of the equinoxes, i.e., this difference is the difference between the sidereal and tropical zodiacs. The Surya. The complement of Uttarayana is Dakshinayana, i.e. the period between Karka-Sankranti and Makara-Sankranti as per the sidereal zodiac and between the summer solstice and winter solstice as per the tropical zodiac. Difference between Uttarayana and Makar-Sankranti. Other topics. There is a common misconception, 3, that Makar-Sankranti marks the beginning of Uttarayana. This is because at one point in time Sayana and Nirayana zodiac were the same. Every year sidereal and tropical equinoxes slide by 50 seconds due to axial precession, giving birth to Ayanamsha and causing Makar-Sankranti to slide further. Citation needed. When equinox slides it will increase Ayanamsha and Makar-Sankranti will also slide. This misconception continues as there is not much difference between actual Uttarayana date, which occurs a day after winter solstice, of December 21st, when the sun makes the northward journey, and January 14th. Citation needed. However, the difference will be significant as equinoxes slide further. In 272 AD, Makar-Sankranti was on December 21st. In 1000 AD, Makar-Sankranti was on December 31st and now it falls on January 14th. After 90 years, Makar-Sankranti will be in June. Then Makar-Sankranti would mark the beginning of Dakshinayana. However, Makar-Sankranti still holds importance in Hindu rituals. All Draika Panchanga makers like MyPanchang.com, Date Panchang, Janmabhoomi Panchang, Rashtriya Panchang 14 and Vishuddha Siddhanta Panjika use the position of the tropical sun to determine Uttarayana and Dakshinayana. Let's see what it means by Surya Siddhanta. Ladadeva, the composer of Surya Siddhanta, defines Uttarayana, at the time of composition, as the period between the Makara-Sankranti, which currently occurs around January 14th, and Karka-Sankranti, which currently occurs around July 16th. 6. Ladadeva describes this as half revolutions of the sun, using the terms Uttarayana and Dakshinayana to describe 171 the northern and southern progress, respectively. Bal Gangadhar Tilak, a scholar and mathematician, proposes an alternative, early Vedic definition of Uttarayana as starting from vernal equinox and ending with autumnal equinox. This definition interprets the term Uttarayana as northern movement, instead of a northward movement, Lu as the movement of the earth in the region north of the equator. In support of this proposal, he points to another tradition that the Uttarayana is considered the daytime of the gods residing at the North Pole, which tradition makes sense only if we define Uttarayana as the period between the vernal and autumnal equinoxes, when there is midnight sun at the North Pole. Conversely, Dakshinaya is defined as the period between the autumnal and vernal equinoxes, when there is midnight sun at the South Pole. This period is also referred to as Pitravana, with the Pitras, i.e. ancestors, being placed at the South Pole. Now let's understand Drik Siddhanta. This festival is currently celebrated on the 14th or 15th of January, but due to axial precession of the Earth it will continue to shift away from the actual season. The season occurs based on tropical sun, without Ayanamsha. The Earth revolves around sun with a tilt of 23.44 degrees. When the tilt is facing the sun we get summer, and when the tilt is away from the sun we get winter. That is the reason when there is summer north of the equator, it will be winter south of the equator. Because of this tilt, the sun appears to travel north and south of the equator. This motion of the sun transitioning from south to north is called Uttarayana. The sun is moving towards north. Once the sun reaches north, it begins moving south and is called Dakshinayana. The sun is moving towards south. This causes seasons which are dependent on equinoxes and solstices. Hindu scriptures. Uttarayana is referred to as the day of new good healthy wealthy beginning. According to Kauravas and Pandavas, in Mahabharata on this day Bhishma Pitamaha chose to leave for his heavenly abode. As per the boon granted to Devavrata, young Bhishma, he could choose his time of death, so he chose this day, when the sun starts on its course towards the northern hemisphere. According to Hindu scripture, Bhagavad Gita, those who die when the sun is on its northward course, from south to north, attain nirvana. This explains the choice made by Devavrata to wait until Uttarayana to die. According to the Hindu tradition, the 6 months of Uttarayana are a single day of the gods. The 6 months of Dakshinayana are a single night of the gods. Thus a year of 12 months is single Nikthameran of the gods. This refers to the 6 months of single day at the North Pole and concurrent 6 months of night at the South Pole. Thanks for watching our channel 21st Century. We hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this and leave a comment with your thoughts. See you in the next video.